Today we're tackling the big question: how much money do you actually need to retire comfortably? Whether retirement seems far away or just around the corner, this question keeps many of us wondering. But don't worry. By the end of this video, you'll understand exactly how much you need to save and how to get there. Planning for retirement can seem scary and complicated, but I'm going to make it super simple. And I'll keep it fun too, because money talk doesn't have to be boring. I'll show you exactly how much you should have saved at different ages, from your 30s all the way to retirement. Plus, I'll share catch-up strategies if you're behind. So grab your calculator and let's figure out your path to a comfortable retirement together. Let's start simple. What is a retirement number? Your retirement number is how much money you need saved up before you can stop working. Think of it as your freedom fund. The most common rule is the 4% rule. This means you can spend 4% of your savings in your first year of retirement, then adjust for inflation each year after. Your money should last about 30 years this way. Here's a simple example. If you want $40,000 per year from your savings, you'd need $40,000 divided by 0.04 equals $1 million. Yes, that's $1 million. But don't panic. This is just one approach, and your number might be different based on your situation. Some experts now suggest using 3% instead of 4%, especially since people are living longer. With a 3% rate, you'd need about $1.33 million to get that same $40,000 yearly income. This might sound impossible, but here's where the magic of compound interest helps you. Small amounts saved now grow a lot over time. For example, $500 saved monthly at 7% average annual return equals about $566,000 after 30 years. $1,000 saved monthly at 7% average annual return equals about $1.13 million after 30 years. Now let's look at how much you should have saved at different ages. Retirement savings, milestones by age. By age 30, 1 times your annual salary saved. By age 35, 2 times your annual salary saved. By age 40, 3 times your annual salary saved. By age 45, 4 times your annual salary saved. By age 50, 6 times your annual salary saved. By age 55, 7 times your annual salary saved. By age 60, 8 times your annual salary saved. By age 65, 10 to 12 times your annual salary saved. So if you earn $60,000 a year, by age 40, you should aim to have about $180,000 saved for retirement. These are progress milestones on your journey to retirement at 65 to 67, not amounts you can retire with at that age. To be clear, these multiples of your annual salary are recommended savings checkpoints to stay on track for retirement at the traditional retirement age, 65 to 67, not amounts that would allow you to retire early at each age. Don't worry if you're behind. We'll talk about catch-up strategies later. And remember, this doesn't include Social Security or other income. Speaking of which, your savings aren't the only money you'll have in retirement. Let's look at other income sources. First is Social Security. In 2025, the average Social Security check is about $1,900 per month, or about $22,800 per year. Your amount will depend on how much you earned during your working years and when you start taking it. If you wait until your full retirement age, about 67 for most people today, you get 100% of your benefit. Start early at 62, you get only about 70%. Wait until 70, you get about 124%, a big bonus. Here's a simple example. Let's say you'll get $2,000 monthly from Social Security, $24,000 per year. If you want $60,000 total yearly income, your savings need to provide $36,000 per year. Using the 4% rule, you'd need $36,000 divided by 0.04 equals $900,000 in savings. Using the 3% rule, you'd need $36,000 divided by 0.03 equals $1.2 million in savings. If you have a pension, that's another income stream. Say your pension gives you $1,500 monthly, $18,000 yearly. Now your savings only need to provide $60,000 desired income, minus $24,000 Social Security, minus $18,000 pension, equals $18,000. Using the 4% rule, you'd need $18,000 divided by 0.04 equals $450,000 in savings. Using the 3% rule, you'd need $18,000 divided by 0.03 equals $600,000 in savings. Don't forget about part-time work in retirement. Even earning $1,000 monthly from a part-time job or hobby can reduce your needed savings by $300,000 or more. For example, earning $12,000 yearly from part-time work reduces the amount your savings need to provide by $12,000 each year. Using the 4% rule, that's $300,000 less you need to save. The big takeaway: your retirement isn't just about one big savings account. It's about building multiple income streams that work together. Now let's talk about how your lifestyle choices affect how much money you'll need. Think of retirement lifestyles in 3 simple categories. Basic retirement: you downsize your home, take occasional trips, and watch your budget. Most people can live this way on about 60 to 70% of what they made before retiring. Middle retirement: you travel more often, eat out regularly, enjoy your hobbies, and keep your current home. This usually needs about 70 to 85% of your pre-retirement income. Luxury retirement: you travel internationally often, maybe have a vacation home, join clubs, and help family financially. This needs 90 to 100% or more of what you made before retiring. Let's use real numbers. If you make $80,000 a year now, basic retirement, you'd need about $48,000 to $56,000 per year. Middle retirement, you'd need about $56,000 to $68,000 per year. Luxury retirement, you'd need about $72,000 to $90,000 per year. Be honest about which lifestyle you really want. There's no wrong answer, just what works for your money situation. Now let's talk about healthcare, a big expense many people forget about. Recent studies show that the average couple retiring at 65 today needs about $315,000 saved just for healthcare during retirement, and that's with Medicare. Healthcare costs you need to plan for: Medicare premiums, about $2,000 per person annually. Extra insurance to fill Medicare gaps, $1,500 to $3,000 annually. Dental care, often not covered by Medicare. Vision care, prescription drugs, nursing home or in-home care. Nursing home care deserves special attention. The average cost for a private room is about $108,000 per year, and about 7 out of 10 people over 65 will need some type of long-term care. Long-term care insurance can help, but it's not cheap. A typical policy costs $2,500 to $4,500 per year if you start in your 50s or 60s. The bottom line: healthcare can take a big chunk of your retirement savings. You need to plan for it specifically. Now let's talk about how to actually reach your retirement goals. Here are 5 simple strategies that work. 1. Maximize tax-advantaged accounts. Your 401k, IRA, or Roth accounts help your money grow tax-advantaged. In 2025, you can put up to $23,500 in your 401k, plus an extra $7,500 if you're over 50. For IRAs, you can add $7,000, plus $1,000 more if you're over 50. If you max out your 401k, for 25 years earning 7% returns, you could have about $1.77 million. That's the power of tax-advantaged accounts. 2. Get all the free money from your employer. If your company matches your 401k contributions, that's free money. Many employers match 50% of what you put in, up to 6% of your salary. On a $60,000 salary, that's an extra $1,800 per year from your employer. Over 30 years with 7% growth, that free money alone adds up to about $181,000. 3. Use the Save More Tomorrow plan. Instead of trying to save a lot right away, start small and increase gradually. Begin by saving just 6% of your pay. Each time you get a raise, add 1% more to savings. Within 5 years, you could be saving 15% without feeling the pinch. 4th, catch-up strategies by age. If you're behind in your 30s, Try to save 15 to 20% of your income. Get aggressive with cutting unnecessary expenses. Focus on boosting your career income. Target: add an extra $200 to $300 monthly to retirement. If you're behind in your 40s, try to save 20 to 25% of your income. Consider a side job specifically for retirement savings. Maximize all catch-up contributions when you reach 50. Target: add an extra $500 to $700 monthly to retirement. If you're behind in your 50s, make the maximum catch-up contributions. Consider working 2 to 3 years longer than planned. Look into downsizing your home earlier. Target: add an extra $1,000 plus monthly to retirement. 5. Early retirement strategies by decade. Early retirement in your 20s-30s. FIRE movement. You'll need approximately 25 to 30 times your annual expenses saved. Save 50 to 70% of your income. Extreme frugality required. Need roughly $1 to $1.5 million minimum for a modest lifestyle. Focus on both tax-advantaged and taxable accounts for early access. Plan for healthcare costs before Medicare eligibility at 65. Consider semi-retirement or passive income streams. Early retirement in your 40s. You'll need approximately 25 times your annual expenses saved. Save 40 to 50% of your income. Need roughly $1.5 to $2 million for a moderate lifestyle. Look into Rule 72T for penalty-free early withdrawals from retirement accounts. Consider part-time consulting in your field. Healthcare bridge strategy essential. Early retirement in your 50s. You'll need approximately 20 times your annual expenses saved. Save 30 to 40% of your income. Need roughly $1.2 to $1.8 million for a moderate lifestyle. Use Roth conversion ladder strategies. Plan for early Social Security at 62 versus waiting. Consider healthcare sharing plans until Medicare at 65. Early retirement in your 60s before 65. You'll need approximately 15 to 20 times your annual expenses saved. Save 25 to 30% of your income. Need roughly $1 to $1.5 million for a moderate lifestyle. Plan for Medicare enrollment at 65. Decide optimal Social Security claiming strategy. Consider part-time work to supplement income. 6. Make your home part of your plan. Your house can be a retirement goldmine. Selling a bigger home in an expensive area and moving somewhere cheaper can free up hundreds of thousands of dollars for your retirement. For example, selling a $400,000 home and buying a $250,000 home gives you $150,000 to invest for retirement, minus moving costs. Many people find that a smaller home not only boosts their savings, but also means less cleaning, lower bills, and less stress. Using even a few of these strategies can make a huge difference in reaching your retirement goals. But what about the challenges you might face? Let's talk about those next. Even the best retirement plans face challenges. Let's look at 3 big ones and how to handle them. Challenge number 1, market crashes. Stock market drops can be scary, especially right before or after you retire. If the market crashes early in your retirement, it can hurt how long your money lasts. Simple solutions. Keep 1 to 2 years of expenses in cash so you don't have to sell investments when prices are down. Use the bucket strategy. Divide your money into now money, cash, soon money, safe investments, and later money, growth investments. Cut back on spending temporarily during market downturns. Consider putting some money in guaranteed income products. Challenge number 2, rising prices. With inflation around 2 to 3% per year, things get more expensive over time. What costs $50,000 today might cost $100,000 in 30 years. Simple solutions. Keep some money in stocks even after you retire. Look into inflation-protected bonds, TIPS. Invest in real estate, which often keeps up with inflation. Plan for your retirement spending to increase each year. Challenge number 3, living longer than expected. Living a long life is great, but it means your money needs to last longer too. A 65-year-old couple today has about a 50% chance that at least one of them will live past 90. Simple solutions. Plan for a 30-year retirement. Wait until age 70 to take Social Security if possible. Your benefit increases about 8% each year. You wait after full retirement age. Keep some growth investments even in retirement. Consider working part-time in early retirement years. The key is staying flexible. Your retirement plan should change as your life and the economy change. Be ready to adjust your spending, working plans, or investment mix as needed. Remember, the people who do best in retirement are those who can adapt when things don't go exactly as planned. So how much money do you need to retire comfortably? As we've seen, there's no one perfect answer for everyone. Your number depends on what lifestyle you want, what other income you'll have, how much healthcare might cost you, how you handle unexpected challenges. But here's what I know for sure. Starting to plan now, no matter your age, is the most important step. Whether your retirement number is $500,000 or $2 million, the basic steps are the same. Save regularly, invest for growth, use tax-advantaged accounts, create multiple income streams, plan for risks, stay flexible. And here's a little secret. Many retirees find they need less money than they thought to be happy. Research shows that once basic needs are met, happiness in retirement comes more from relationships, purpose, and experiences than from fancy stuff. So start where you are today. Take one small step. Increase your 401k by just 1%. Talk to a financial advisor. Track your spending for a month. Thanks for watching. If this helped you, please hit that like button and subscribe for more simple money tips. Drop a comment with your biggest retirement question, and I might answer it in my next video. Until next time, here's to building your comfortable retirement, one step at a time.